Okay, we're trying something a little bit different today. I don't usually do these kind of videos, but new gameplay has just launched for RE4, the remake that's due out in March. And I looked at it a little bit. I didn't watch all of it. I kind of jumped around the video a little bit, so I don't 100% know exactly what happens in the video. But from what I saw, man, this game looks incredible. I don't have any other way to describe it. At the minute, I'm actually playing through the original, not the original, like on GameCube or anything, but I'm playing it through on 360. Got to get me some gamer score. But obviously, things are changing with this remake, man. Look at the stealth sections we've got here. I see that we're still doing the typical help Ashley up something, give her a kind of piggyback up there. So I'm guessing those puzzles are still in. Like the whole dropping down and catching Ashley, I can't imagine they've changed that too much. I love the torch, man. The torch is directly out of RE2 remake, and on top of that, it just reminds me of RE 3.5. And if you don't know what that is, that was like the build of RE4 that was just, it looked absolute batshit crazy, and I would kill to play it, but it was never meant to be. We got this action-packed RE4. That's what I'm liking about the remake, man. Don't get me wrong. Resident Evil 4 is the GOAT. It will always be the GOAT, but adding more horror. The atmosphere is what fails RE4. It is. It just doesn't hold the atmosphere the whole time. Okay, so I say the calls are actually coming through the actual game now, instead of like the little Metal Gear Solid screen that you get in the original, which, I mean, it's kind of annoying, I guess, because you can't just turn it off, unless you can, and the guy who's playing doesn't turn it off. I've seen the rain comments as well. People have been complaining about the rain, saying it sounds like it looks like GTA remasters, the remasters in like Unreal Engine, innit? It kind of does. It doesn't look as bad, but it does look bad. There's no getting around it. I say that the same treasures are still in it. Typical generic Resident Evil stuff, picking up notes and whatnot, which, I mean, does it really add to this kind of gameplay video? Really don't need anything like this. That's straight out of RE2 Remake. Straight out of it. Same animations and everything. You literally do that in within the first 5 seconds in that game. You do. A lot of the movement looks the same, honestly. It looks really similar. Well, obviously that's new. The crouch. I'm guessing you can do stealth kills now. You can. Which is putting it more in line with like The Evil Within or The Last of Us, I guess. I'm not against it, again. I'm guessing this guy didn't want to do stealth. Damn, man, he responded quite well to that shot. Damn, look at them, the way they fall down. Hey, I'm liking the way they react to being shot, man. They don't seem to have like key animations. So how does the kicking work? Because I know you can kick, I've seen it. So obviously I saw that the other day, that you can run up and just knife the Ganado. Yeah, he's shooting him in the leg there. I didn't see him drop to his knee or anything like that. Again, the rain looks terrible. Inventory looks awesome, just like the original. It does. I know you're not hearing any of the sound effects, because obviously I've had to mute it, because it's from Game Informer, and they're already talking over the top of it. We don't really need to hear the game. We know it's going to sound awesome. Flashbangs clearly work against the Las Plagas still, so that's not been removed, so easy kills. What did he shoot the gravestone for? What was the point in that? What did that add? I don't get it. Is that something that we don't understand yet? What was the point in that? What did he shoot that for? It's not like he got a treasure or something. Is that the new medallion thing? If you remember in the original, he had to shoot 10 blue medallions to get the was it the Punisher or the Blacktail? I think it was the Punisher. One of the handguns early on in the game. Bad Boy Merchant. I did see him in the video earlier when I glanced over it. He does still have his silly, over-the-top Cockney accent, or Australian, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Is what it is, I guess. You could barely hear him though, because these guys were talking over the top of him, so I couldn't really understand exactly what he was saying. I couldn't, but it'll work the same way the Merchant did in RE4, RE8. I can't imagine there's anything new here. Upgrading your weapons, It's good to see the Red 9's back in it though, because the Red 9 is legendary. If you didn't use the Red 9 in the original, oh man, you're missing out. I do like to do like original pistol runs in the original Resident Evil 4, but sometimes you just gotta go Red 9 and just be a little bit overpowered. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Is there a strap on that TMP on its back? Or is that just glued to his back? Come on, I thought we were past that. RE2 Remake didn't do that with guns. It was strapped on you. I don't see no strap, but the, like... Oh, I'm not saying a strap, people. That's glued on his back. Ugh. That sucks. I know I'm saying it sounds like a nitpick, but I noticed this stuff, man, and it annoys me. I thought we were past that. If you remember in the Remake 2, Leon put the shotgun on his back and it had a strap on. He didn't have an actual strap on. Someone's going to clip that. But he has a strap around the shotgun, around him. Ah, so there is kicking. Clearly, certain animations do go off certain, like, shots. There is. Honestly, it's still got the same animations from, like, Remake 2, which I'm not against. It does. It looks like it's going to control... Whoa. That was a teep? He did a teep kick? That's new. Again, quite bloody from the shots, but I'm not seeing any, doesn't look like there's any, like, major damage, like Resident Evil, 2 Remake, which, I mean, I'm guessing they're not going to do the dismemberment stuff, which is fine. They don't need to do that. They don't. See, the rain doesn't look too bad in that scene. It didn't. It just looks really bad when it's light. I think it is honestly light. When they've got the torches out, it's reflecting light so much. This is oozing atmosphere. It is. This is exactly what the original Resident Evil 4 kind of messed up a little bit. It was just... I don't mind having action in horror games. It really doesn't bother me. Like, horror action games are some of the best games you can play. It's when it loses the atmosphere, when you've got no atmosphere all the time. I feel like it just... It's like Dead Space did that so well. And Resident Evil 4 just messed it up. So I wasn't big on the idea that it wasn't like trying to scare me all the time. But I still love Resident Evil 4, it's still the GOAT. It is. Changed gaming for the better. Okay, we're just doing quick cuts, I guess. Because that was no transition to the same area. Damn, look at the environments, man. Look at the wind. Whoa, dogs in this area. The dogs were not here in the original. That's new. And, I mean, I guess it's the same. It's newly animated. It is. Weird last Plagas things jumping out. Down there look way more aggressive than this. In the original, they kind of just walked up to you really slowly. And then when they got, like, close enough to you, that's when they used to do their attack. Otherwise, they were so pathetic. See, so he shot him in the head there. And he's got an arrow above him prompting to give him the kick. So what? So is that the new when he did the teep earlier? I take it that's the new knee one. The knives are breakable. I noticed that. You see a chunk of the bark come off on the bottom right there. So you can break your knife. And I did read that you can carry multiple knives. So we've got no, because look, there was the blue medallion. Why did he shoot the gravestone earlier? Was that just to show that he could? I don't understand. Why did he shoot the gravestone earlier? That didn't do anything. It didn't. Obviously, this is the cabin fight, the iconic. I feel like this was like the first time this ever happened in a game, like a horde section. I don't know if it ever was, but damn, Leon's pissed. What's Leon pissed for? Oh shit, he's gonna kiss him. Oh, better say ballistics. Not that she's gone, eh? Damn, what'd they do with ballistics? Where's Ashley's ballistics? You know what? Out of all the improvements on character faces and whatnot, Lewis looks weird. He doesn't look like Johnny Depp anymore. He looks like... I'm not even sure. The only thing I can't really go over here because I've muted the audio is... Whoa, have you seen the way he's holding the pistol? John Wick style. Damn, that's cool as fuck. I can't tell you if the sound design's good. I'd assume it's decent enough. Resident Evil's never been like the best when it comes to sound design. It's got good sound design. It's not the best. It's no like original Dead Space or anything. Sniper still going into the scope automatically. I wonder if you can change that. You don't have to go in the scope. Counter with a knife. We saw that in the original trailer. It's nothing new. Yeah, honestly, the animation's so similar to Resident Evil 2 Remake, but it's like it's way faster now. Oh man, this game is gonna be unreal. I can just feel it. Like, if you can take everything that Resident Evil 4 did, right, and sure, you can't change gaming. This is that new enemy, innit? The bullhead guy with the hammer. I've heard some people mentioning how he's just character model designing just so they can remake 5 straight after, and it's like an asset push. And I'm going to agree with that. I think Resident Evil 5 is going to get remade. It is. If you're going to remake 4 that didn't really need it, it didn't. I can see, damn, he's going to get fucked up. Oh, you're just cutting it there. Where's the rest? I want to watch him die, but have some cool kill animations in it. Something that's lacking in these remakes, to be honest. Wait, how's this work? Why? Have you got to pick where to put it? Is there a reason for that? It's a bit weird. What's the point in that? I guess it's got typewriters in it again. It does. Everything looks pretty much the same. I think that's pretty much it. Doesn't look like they're going to go over any too much more. Alright, people. Well, as you can see, Resident Evil 4 looks absolutely insane, and I honestly can't wait for it. Can you say Game of the Year? Because, honestly, I don't see anything touching that. That looks absolutely insane. Hopefully it delivers, but I guess we're going to find out in March. Alright, people, that's all I got. I'll catch you later.